basically lunchtime now. It's 11:40 something and I've not really had breakfast. So I'm making like a brunchy type sitch. We went to Thorpe Park yesterday. So random. But I had this like really, really nice like meze bowl it was. It was basically just like chicken and rice and salad. But I'm just really fancying that right now. I say really nice. It was the most average thing I've ever eaten. But in that moment, it felt really yummy. But it was the type of thing that you eat and you're like, I can make this 10 times easier and 10 times cheaper at home. So I'm sort of doing a similar vibe of that, except rather than having with rice, we've got like some flatbreads to eat right on top of the fridge there. So I'm gonna make it to go on like a flatbread. I already had like a pre-cooked chicken breast. Kind of freaks me out a bit, to be honest, but Mal bought them when they were reducing it. I only had one. So I've chopped up my pre-cooked chicken breast. I'm gonna cook it in like some yogurt and some spices, just like, well, obviously it's already cooked, to warm it up and stuff. I'm gonna make my salady bits and my sauce. I'm gonna show you guys what I cook up. So this is the finished product. I've got chicken, yogurt, salad, pickles, sriracha on this flatbread. I'm gonna fold it up and like attempt to eat it like a wrap. I don't know how successful that's gonna be, but I'm gonna try. Sorry, not seeing you in a bit. So right now I'm actually trying to sort out my half marathon situation because I was very about whether I was going to do it this year or not. I did have a place and I got a charity place to raise money for Alzheimer's. Why wouldn't I be loud? But I want to edit my time. Hold on, I've just realised I'm logging into my email, so it's going to ask me to authenticate my phone. Okay, I authenticated. Anyway, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, so I want to edit my time because I'm scared I put my time as 2 hours 30 and I want to run it lower than that, but I want to increase my time. Because if I start with people running too fast, I just don't like it. So, got to change that. Got to change my address as well because I moved house. And I don't want them to send my race pack to the wrong address. It wasn't working on my phone, so gonna find it on my computer. I dropped Mal to work and then I literally can't fucking talk today, guys. I dropped Mal to work. We went into the charity shop. I saw this really nice bag. I'll show you guys here. But I really liked the bag, but I was looking at it and I was like, I can't tell if this is meant to be like a knockoff designer type sitch. Do you know what I mean? So I asked Mal and he was like, it looks like it's trying to be knockoff Gucci. So I was like, oh no thank you. So yeah, anyway, I'm just gonna sort this out on my laptop and then I've got some fun stuff to do, so I'll show you guys whilst I do it, kind of ish. I just called Run for Wales and sorted out all my things. It turns out their thing is like basically glitching, so I just called him. It literally took 2 minutes. This guy was like, yeah, changed my time to slightly longer because my knee injury has sort of slowed me down a bit, to be honest, and changed my address to my new address so that my race pack will come here. So, oh, nearly dropped you guys there. So all sorted. Whew, I feel a weight off my shoulders. Let's close these tabs. Next up, I think I need to pee actually. After that, I need to show you. Okay, no, I'm going to show you now actually my peak and weight. Basically, Becky from work has sent me a brief. It's basically to do a running video about running in Cardiff. And, oh, yeah, so she's just sent me the brief for it. I read through the brief yesterday, but I read through it on my way to Thorpe Park, so obviously couldn't really do anything about it yesterday. And I'm going to do, like, a few... I've got a little bit of, like, B-roll just for my general ones, but I might just go on a run to get some more B-roll, honestly. And also because, you know, I've got a fucking half marathon to run in, like, less than 8 weeks. I think it's, like, 7.5 weeks now. But, yeah, so I'm going to do that. Show you a little, like, what it's like to be a content creator, but, like, in the sense of, like, working. Do you know what I mean? Because, realistically, I do work as a content creator part-time for Cardiff Met. But other than that, my content creation, this is pure fun. Hoping, you know, it could be a job, but right now it's pure fun. So it's not my full-time job, you know. I'm like, in case you didn't realise, obviously. I actually don't have a full-time job right now. I quit my job. I worked at a restaurant and I quit like, my last shift was like over a month ago and I've not found a new job yet. But anyway, gonna pee, sort this out, and then I'm gonna show you guys a fun little day of my content life, fun vibes. Running attire has been acquired. Gonna put my socks on. I am gonna go on a run to film content, but also because your girl needs to run. I don't know, my plan every week is like one long run, one medium run, one short run. This is my plan. Made it myself. So I don't know whether today is going to be the medium or the short one, but obviously like it doesn't matter if I do a medium one today and then another medium one, but if I do a short one today, it means I have to do my medium one at some point in the week. It is only Wednesday though, so there's no rush, there's no stress, but yeah, I'm just having a bit of a bad day, guys. Just feeling a bit anxious, you know, like just feel like I always have so much to do and never enough time, and I need to find another job. And Mal's gone back to work today, which, you know, is fine, but he's been off work for like nearly 2 months because he broke his hand, like over a month and a half. And obviously I've been unemployed, so since we've lived here, this is the first time he's gone to work. I've obviously still been working my other job, my social media job, but I need another job. But like it just feels like my routine has just been thrown, and I get anxious when my routine gets changed. Like we normally have dinner together, not every single night, but I'd say like the vast majority of nights. But he's a chef, so he's not going to be finishing work till like 10:30. Whereas recently 10:30 has been like bedtime. So it's all just throwing me off, making my heart go pitter-patter. But it's fine. I just need to chill. It also doesn't help that all my friends are busy today. That's actually making me question whether Liv is working today. I'm 99% sure she is working today, and then she's off tomorrow. I'm going to check that. Might see Liv later. I'm pretty sure that she is working. But anyway, yeah. Let's go. Let's go do some work and some running. Two birds, one stone. Let's go. Sorry guys, I was just munching on the end of a carrot. But I'm back from my run now, and I'm really craving an iced chai latte. So first I'm gonna have some water. I'm gonna show you how I make my iced chai at the moment. Okay, so iced chai. Got a mug. Got my chai latte powder, which I bought the other day. Was quite disappointed with. It's just not chai enough. So I've also got my chai tea bags. What I'm going to do is put like a chai tea bag in the mug, fill it like halfway with hot water, and I'm just going to let that brew for a minute. And in the meantime, every time I make this, I just can't avoid using 2 mugs. You know what? I don't care. I'm going to use 2 mugs. I'm going to use this mug. Nice. Get another mug. Get my chai latte powder. I've had some really nice chai latte powders before. And this one is from Sostren Green. It's like a Christmassy shop almost, but it just sells like bits and bobs and everything. And that's where I always get my chai tea bags from, ever since it's been there. Since like before Christmas. So I just thought, oh, the chai powder would be nice too, but no. It's like quite sweet and not chai enough. But I do like 2.5 teaspoons of that. I'm going to put a bit of cinnamon in there as well. Some hot water in here too. I'm going to get my little blendery thing that I got from IKEA and just mix it around. Nice. That is burning my freaking fucking fingers. Then, oh my gosh, these fruit flies are driving me crazy. I like to drink my iced chai out of this nice Cruz Campo glass. There's some ice in here. Oh, I hate putting the ice in the cup. Having like a boyfriend is so fun, not only because, you know, I love him, but because like mundane tasks that I find difficult, he can help me with. Like You know when the ice gets stuck in the ice tray and it's like just not coming out? See, and then you tip it over and the other fucking ice falls out on the floor. That's just going straight in there, I don't give a fuck. Things like popping the ice out of the ice tray. He always helps me. No, he's gone back to work. Nightmare. Anyway, I use a whole thing of ice. Put my ice in there. I'm gonna fill this back up. Put this back in the freezer. And then I'm gonna get my milk. Run out of oat milk. So I'm on that almond milk because it was in the cupboard because it had like, it's long life, but it had gone out of date, and I worked at a restaurant and obviously you can't sell it if it's out of date. So I took it. Well, I was given it. I didn't steal it. Although even if I did, I don't work there anymore, so that wouldn't even matter. But just gonna, I need to use 2 hands. Just gonna froth the milk a bit. Oh, my mum is FaceTiming me. One sec. Lol, just had to tell my mum. I was like sideways. I was like, yeah, mum, I'm gonna have to call you back. I'm just filming how I make my iced chai latte for my YouTube video. She's like, okay. Yeah, got almond milk at the moment, which I always used to dislike, but this one I'm finding quite nice. I'm gonna pour the first chai mixture in, and then that was like the powder one, and then I've got my chai tea here. I'm gonna pour that in as well. Stir it all around. That is perfect. It could do with like a little bit more chai-ness, but that's just gonna make it get really warm. So what's the girl to do? Anyway, that's why I made my chai. I'm gonna pop a straw in that. And I'm gonna call my mum.